What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another live hangout with the big fella. And it's been a long week. I'm happy to be here. I thought I wasn't going to go live because I wasn't feeling all that well, but I decided to go ahead because I skipped last week, but wanted to go ahead and come on here and see how you guys are doing. Also to go ahead and kick off this weekend. I am officially off all next week, so I'm going to be doing some fishing, doing a little bit of traveling here and there, taking the kids out, doing some stuff. Tomorrow I'm taking both my sons and my nephews out fishing. It's going to be like 7 of us out there, so should be a blast. I'm going to probably do a video of that. Should be pretty funny, but without further ado, let's go ahead and kick off the weekend with a cigar. Again, I'm still smoking the Apple Black and Mild. I got one more left, so I'll do that last one in the next live show, and then I'll be move on to something different. But we got it right here. So go ahead and get it lit. Sorry if I'm sitting kind of awkward. I tweaked my back a little bit at work today. Um, had to work on a night deposit Tory at a bank, and you got to pull the thing out of the wall. And it's pretty heavy. Um, so I'm kind of dealing with that right now. So if I move awkward and I wince a little bit, that's why. Tonight's drink, still no alcohol. I'm not in the mood to drink tonight, but we just got a little bit of sweet tea. I'm just going to be sipping on this to keep myself hydrated, to keep my throat from getting dry. I'm still doing some things to the B wagon. I mainly got it cleaned up. Um, that's actually what I'm taking all the nephews and the kids out fishing tomorrow in. All seven of us will be able to fit in there, which I'm super stoked about. Not sure what we're going to do with the rods yet, though. We'll probably just have to put them in there somehow and like pray nobody moves or breaks anything. But got it cleaned up pretty good. I actually even took some pictures of it. Went ahead and washed it, detailed it a little bit, put a little shine on the tires. Cleaned up the roof. It had this I don't know what it was. It was like some tar. It's like I used some like bug and tar stuff to help get it off. Now it looks pretty brand new. But shined it up pretty good. I'm gonna get it tinted hopefully soon. And get my logos and stuff put all over it. So you know it's me. And then I think I got a couple more like mechanical issues I need to deal with. My ABS lights coming on, so I think I need to. I looked it up. The code had something to do with a couple of the wheel sensors, so I need to jack it up and replace those. Um, Other than that, it rides like a dream. Like for it to be a 2006, it rides really really good. Mm. Randall said I should get a rod rack for the top of it. I was thinking about that, something where they can lay down flat. Um, I probably will go that route. I was looking at getting a like a tow hitch put on the front of it and getting one of the ones that you can stack the rods like vertical. But I don't know how I feel about that. I drive some like pretty like woodsy areas sometimes, and I don't want one of the rods getting caught up in tree branches or whatnot. Maybe if I know I'm going catfishing or something like that, I can throw the rods and something like that. Yeah. Randall said one bird and there goes the tips. Yeah, I'm kind of nervous about having all my nephews and stuff in there for fear of one of them shutting one of the rod tips in the door or something like that. I have my heater on. I might have to turn that down though. It's about 49, 50 degrees. So it has a little bit of a bite in the wind when it blows, but the breeze hasn't blown in a while and I got this heater on, so I might have to turn that off. Or at least turn it down. One of the two. It's crazy. It's been a long time since I've been out on the water fishing. Super stoked about it. a couple of the boys are old enough to where they need fishing license now, so I got to help them figure that out as well. And that way everybody's legal. But yeah, kids on spring break this week. Plan on taking the boat out a couple times. Maybe to hit crappie one day, and then actually get back into bass fishing. Doing some catfishing and stuff tomorrow. Um, what else? Um, we're going to go to DC. Gavin had a field trip yesterday out there in the at the National Museum of African American History, and they did the I forget what the other museum was, but they didn't get to see everything, so he wants to go back so he can look at more stuff. So we might do that next week. I got a round of golf planned next week. I haven't played golf in forever, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Try to get back into golf. We're going to hit up some Korean barbecue. We're going to take the kids to Korean barbecue for their first time. I think they're going to absolutely love it. So I'll probably have tons and tons of pictures and stuff to show y'all. You guys are probably going to be getting a few videos this week. I might spread them out a little bit. But yeah, I should be in like full like content creator mode this week. It almost like feel like what it would be like to have this as a full-time job, which it'd be nice to be able to make enough money doing this to be able to make it my full-time job. I think I'd enjoy it a lot. Randall said the crappie are biting good here. I've heard that they're biting good here. I've been seeing some catfish. I think I've seen some catfish biting here pretty good, especially some of the bigger ones. And I think people are saying the bass are starting to hit the banks and start feeding up for that pre-spawn. So I'm excited about that. A couple of people have asked me to make some videos of cooking some largemouth bass, but I think I'm going to wait until after the spawn to do that. Give the ponds and lakes around here the best chance of staying stocked if I'm not pulling bass that have eggs in them. Randall said the crappie are spawning right now. Also, the white bass. I haven't seen a white bass in any of the ponds that I fish around here. I think the closest place I can go to that have white bass is Lake Ann or Lake Orange. Lake Orange is pretty hard for me to fish. I catch fish there, but it's a grind out there. I don't know why. I don't feel like it's pressured like bad like some of the other places are, but it's just a tough. I have a tough go of it out there at Lake Orange for some reason or another. Yeah, I know I was supposed to go catfishing last week or last time I went live. I was supposed to go catfishing the next day, but I got sick. And then I was going to go fishing last weekend when I didn't go live, but we needed to go furniture shopping. Plus, it was my father-in-law's birthday, and he wanted the whole family to go to Golden Corral, so we did that. Had a blast. Um, it was like 30 of us in there, and like we almost shut the place down. I think, but we had a great time. Yeah, I was hoping to get all my chores and vehicle stuff done this week, and finally got everything done that I wanted to get done. Got the Silverado back up and running right. I had to take the Silverado to a mechanic. Uh, that way they can like jack it up because I could not get the caliber bracket off. Just jacking it up on the ground. I couldn't get a big enough breaker bar on there. So I took it to a mechanic. He got that done, and now the brakes are working perfectly. So I can, my wife can drive that if I want to go fishing. The Jeep's running great with the radiator in there. Changed out a lot of the fuses, so we're not having any more problems with that. So I'm ready. I can't wait to get back out there on the water on the regular again. Ooh, excuse me, now I got the hiccups. Mm. We're getting a little bit closer to this cross country trip. Um, Trying to decide the states I want to fish in on the way there. Illinois is a guarantee because we're staying at the hotel right in front of the Bass Pro Shop there in Peoria. Um, I'm not sure if I want to fish anywhere else on the way to Washington. I'm definitely going to be fishing in Washington for sure. But on the way back, I think I'm doing Idaho and maybe Ohio. I forget which way we're coming back now. But and then I'm going to Kentucky to do some training in June. Um, yeah, in June. So it'll be I'll be out there for a couple of days, and I plan on fishing. I think the part of Kentucky I got to go to is a 9 hour drive. So this would be some good practice for me driving across country. I think we're going to try to do like 16-hour days, 16 hours at a time driving. Um, 14, 16, something like that. Then, go get in our hotel, stay the night, um, wake up, eat breakfast, maybe do a little sightseeing, then get back on the road. I'm going to try to do most of our driving during the nighttime when there's not a lot of traffic, which, I'm all game for that. But I definitely want to do some time driving during the day as well, so we can see some of the sights. Um, Definitely don't want to miss out on some of that scenery since I've never driven across country. I've flown to Washington last time we went, but I would like to see all that again. Like see all that scenery for the first time. I mean, hmm? Oh. I just made this tea, so it's kind of warm still at the bottom. So I'm trying to shake the ice up to get the whole drink cold, and all that warm tea just settles back down at the bottom. Randall said, I drove a semi over the road for 7 years. I've seen most of the lower 48. That's pretty cool. I know that my granddad drove truck for years too, and um, he used to do long haul, but then he started doing short haul. But that's definitely one way to see a lot of the country is becoming a truck driver. I had thought about it because I was trying to pick a career. I ended up settling in the service engineering side of the financial world. Like doing all kind of setting up like security systems and surveillance and stuff for banks and whatnot. Um, but I had considered going the CDL route, but I didn't want to be gone for my kids. A week at a time or so. Heck, who knows? Once I get this Jeep good to where to the point where there are no like engine lights or warning lights or anything coming on, I'll probably start taking this thing and driving around country and trying to fish or whatnot. Maybe set up the back of it because the third row folds down. So does the second. I can put me a nice little mattress or something like that and drive. When I get tired, I can just pull over and hop on that mattress and go to sleep at a rest area. Put some curtains and stuff back there. I'd really, I'd really like to get a camper and hook up some solar stuff to it. That way I can just park wherever I want, hop in a camper and take me a nap or something. Randall said it's rough when you have kids. I used to stay out for 5 weeks and come home for 4 days and head back out and do it all over again. Man, I know that schedule was rough on the kids. Jeez Louise. 5 weeks gone and only home for 4 days. I have some friends that are like part of like a tag team, and the truck only sits still for 8 hours. One driver drives for eight, and then the next driver drives for eight. Then the truck's parked for eight. I don't know about y'all, but whose else allergies are starting to act up already? Guilty. I woke up yesterday morning, day before yesterday, and had the worst like sore throat from all the like sinuses draining, and a lot of clearing my throat, eyes watering. People were looking at me like I was like super sick. I'm like, it's just a little bit of a pollen count out here, and like it's already hitting me already. So I had to start taking my allergy medicine, and I want to say it was like a year or two ago. There was like snow on the ground this time of year. So like it's so hard to pinpoint the weather here in Virginia. Rand said this pollen making us walk around looking like lemon pepper chicken wings. You ain't lying. Um, Especially like the vehicles and stuff. Like it rained pretty good here last night. So when I went to go to work this morning, um, like you could tell where the vehicle like raindrops hit the vehicle, then like a fresh layer of pollen just laid over top of that. So it looked like like the wet lemon pepper chicken wings. My truck looked like that. Thought I heard thunder. I was like, that we had a thunderstorm last night. I don't think they were calling for one um tonight. I know it's supposed to rain Monday. I think that's the day I'm gonna go crappie fishing. I had my best crappie fishing day on a rainy day, and I mean we tore them up. We probably caught like 60 or 70 that day. Um, so I think I might go take the boat out. Make sure the bilge pump is working first. That'll probably be what I do this weekend after I come back from fishing. Just pull that thing out, make sure everything functions and all the batteries and stuff are good. The trolling motor. Make sure the bilge pump still pumps out water, and then start taking her on out. Somebody's choking down there. I don't know if any of y'all have time to watch TV and stuff, but me and the wife finished the second season of Night Agents. I really like that show. I don't know about y'all, but um, I'm a big fan of shows like that. And for some reason or another, I felt like I can't remember what I was watching, but I saw one of the actors from Game of Thrones in a movie, so I started watching Game of Thrones again. And I don't know why. I mean, I liked Game of Thrones, but it's got me starting to rewatch that again. Yeah, I am so glad that it is starting to warm up, though. I was starting to get a little sick of the cold weather. And then I say that now, and then like August, September start getting here, and then I'm like, man, I can't wait for wintertime. I've always wondered how people deal with like parts of the country where they really don't have like difference in seasons like we do here in Virginia, where like it can get really cold in the winter and it can get really hot in the summer. Like those guys up north where it's like super cold all the time. Not all the time, but it's cold to the point where um summer a hot summer day for them is like 50 degrees. Sorry, I think somebody's trying to use my driveway to turn around. And I said us humans can never be happy with the weather. No, I think if it was a situation where it was like sunny and 72 degrees every day, like we'd probably complain about that. Like, man, we needed some rain, or I wish it would cool off a little bit, something like that. Yeah, yeah, you're right. We're never happy with the weather at all. I'm trying to see if somebody comes up here. I didn't see the car that pulled into the driveway leave back out. Um, Only reason I'm trying to keep an eye on. I live out in the country, but some crazy stuff starting to happen in the country here lately. I can't really say it's a country, but a city west of me, Fredericksburg, Virginia, they closed all their schools today because what happened? Somebody from Northern Virginia came down, looked suspicious, went to a school. The school resource officer tried to track him down, and they ran off and they couldn't find the dude. So to be safe, they closed all schools today. So that's all. Stuff like that's always in the back of my mind. So I'm just trying to make sure ain't nothing about to pop off here, and y'all, I have to see a side of me if y'all never seen before. All right, 9:30. My daughter. Oh, it must be her. One of her friends coming to say, "Hey, hey, it's almost pool season." Well, I'm getting the pool ready, so when it is pool season, I can just jump right in. For some reason, it's kind of hard to nail the chemicals in my pool down, like right to where everything's all satisfactory. So I'm starting that process early. I drained our pool completely because it had so much algae. I said I'm just going to start over. I have an artesian well, so it's nothing for me to use my water hose and fill up our pool. I usually just like leave the water hose on for like 3 or 4 hours at a time per day, and I slowly fill the pool up that way. So I'll probably do that this year, and I'll go ahead and start now. So by the time the Big Fella Bash comes, Memorial Day weekend, that'll be ready to go, and kids can get in there and swim, and we can enjoy our food. Somebody moved my ashtray. I'm probably going to get off here pretty soon because I got to wake up early to take my daughter to work, and then I got to drive an hour away to go pick up all my nephews and stuff, and I need to get stop and get bait and all that stuff. So got quite a bit of driving ahead of me. Not it's not a lot. Well, not I'm not used to it. I mean, 'cause I drive like 2-3 hours sometimes for work, but I got a lot of stops to make. So and I'm kind of tired. My back hurts and all that good stuff. So I'll probably get off here so I can go to bed, so I can be fresh for these kids in the morning. I know they're going to wear me out. Um, I'm going to try to wear them out first, but it's not going to happen. I know it's not. So we'll see how everything goes. Once I finish my cigar and my sweet tea, that's where I want to end it. I would have went live earlier at 8 o'clock like I normally been doing, but the wife made meatloaf for dinner with some collard greens, mashed potatoes, and bread. And I was like, I think I'm going to go ahead and push the live back an hour so I can eat that because I like the way she makes her meatloaf. It's pretty good. Oh, that's all the tea, and that's probably all I'm going to get out of the cigar. So I think I am going to go ahead and end the live here. I definitely appreciate y'all for joining me. If you watched this after the fact, sorry I really didn't talk about much, but I am super stoked about this week. I got so much stuff planned, and I'm going to get some videos out for you. I know it's here lately. It's just been giveaways and these lives and stuff like that. But the fishing content is coming. I'm going to start cranking out videos and stuff this week. I can't wait to put those out there for you. So if you like any of them, make sure you hit the like button, comment on them, all that good stuff. Share them with your friends. But I am going to go ahead and end the live here. I'm dropping my cigar on the ground. But I will see y'all next time we do a live. It'll probably be next Friday since I am off. I can, better prepare for it. But I'll catch y'all in the next one.